So I'll be putting a limit sell here. It's 9:55 right now. I'll put a limit sell at 1.30564. 1.30564. So let's see. Moving. So that's 3-minute trade. Even lower than this. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So since price failed to reach my limit there, I just take a market order right away because I came in here late and something came up, so I just a market order because I don't believe price is going to go high to that 1.30564, that 2.5 limit. I think I'll delete it eventually, but I want to see here. I want price to respect this 2 up close candle, and I want it to show a willingness to expand to the downside. So if it does that, then I know that when I'm going up there, that's that level I was expecting, but the price, is not willing to do that right now. Let's watch it. I'll likely add more position as time goes on, if price actually begin to turn around well from this level. So I'm watching it very carefully, and that's why I had my stop loss there. So it's gonna stop me out. So it's gonna stop me out if I'm wrong, and if I'm right, that's it. I'm right. So I want price to fall to prove that it's like unfortunate that it didn't get to 1.30564, but it's a plus for me because it's a sign that price is so heavy that it is not willing to go to a higher premium, which means it's very highly probability price should go down. I learned that from experience. At the beginning, what's it? At the beginning, I just price should go. No, sometimes price not going as high as where you want it to go is actually a plus for you. Price not going so deep is actually a plus for you because it's an indication that price wants to go down. So once it gives me good enough validation, I will begin to pyramid more entries, hopefully to get a better position one. So like I said, I'll be adding more. So I'll be selling 2,000, 2 million. I'll put 2 million there. I'll add it right there with a market order. I feel price wouldn't want to go up anymore. I like the way it displays down. That one looks like an institutional order flowing GDR. Those who know it knows it. That's the one before the one I entered. So adding more there. Let's see. Depending on how price behaves, I'm actually add even more. So let me fix the take profit. Just these lows are too clean. It's 500. It should be okay. Yeah, it should be more than that. Make it 3,000 and see. 3,000. Come on. Yep, perfect. There you go. So I want price to actually show a willingness to wants to expand to the downside. So this is how we're going. A little more here. So I'll be looking for it to expand here. So this is a trade I'm monitoring right here. So I wanted to right here is sell side liquidity, and below these lows they are a little bit too clean, so price will want to draw there and sell side liquidity there. I want price to gravitate there, but I'll do something. Let me extend this to 6,000. Why I'll take out a limit here. I'll take out some partials here. I'll take it manually. So once price reach that low, or if I can do it this way, it will be better actually. So let me see how quick I can get it down. I want to put a buy limit there to take out some partial profit. Okay. Okay, that's it. So I'll be taking out some off there once price trades to that level. If price gets here, I'll be taking another entry. If price gets here, I don't know if it will do, but if it does trade to this level, I'll be taking a shot there. So let's see if price wants to get there. But I need that level on this time frame. So for a moment, this is the European dollar. You see, I'm not shedding short on the, like I'm not going short because due to relative strength analysis is something I learned when I was learning few years backward. We weigh the one that can go lower faster. We use the dollar to compare. So we know the one that's okay. This is the one that will go faster, and this is the one that will be slower to go down. So that's how I'm able to know that the British pound is going to be faster than this. So that's why you can see that has been going down. Why that one has just it's not going down. So the uninformed traders will be like, okay, I'll sell. The people that will say, okay, they only want to sell the European dollar because they are forex traders. Trading forex this is the only two pairs I study when I'm taking forex: the British pound and the European dollar. But I actually use the dollar index for the two. Which one is going to outperform the other one? Because most times one runs faster. So the faster one is where you actually want to be. Nobody wants to be on the one that will be so lethargic, so slow. No, that's why you have to know the relative strength analysis. Is very, very important. So if price gets there, I'll be taking a shot, like I said. No, I'll just take it here because it might not go there. If it goes there, I'm gonna add a little more to it. Okay, it's there already. I'll take it one more. So 3.5. So there you go. I told you if price gets there, I'll be going short. And price traded there, and I took two different positions short. So let's see how price wants to move now. So remember here I said is the sell side liquidity. Let me actually make it so I said this. That's sell side liquidity. So I'll put this at the bottom left. So that's where I want price to trade to. This is okay. So I want price to gravitate to the sell side. Let's watch that. So so I'm waiting for it to gravitate. I'm sorry if there's a background noise. There are a lot of little kids out there playing, so they're not far away from where I'm sitting. So that's why if you hear a noise, maybe like a shout or chatting, it's the children. So sorry for that. Just bear with me. So, like I said, I want it to draw. I want price to draw to 1.30343. So that's the sell side liquidity. And once it gets there, I'll be removing 3.5 million shares of the total of 5 million shares I have sold. So I'm watching price behavior right now to see if it wants to fall lower. I want it to fall. It should expand to the downside. So price might still want to rally to about this level here. It might want to do that here. It might want to come here, but if it's very heavy, it might not come there again. But it just might still come here one more time. One more time. So let's see. Okay, it's there. So short again, and I increase this by 200. So that's the entry there. Remember I told you it might want to come there. So now I want to see it really, we should show willingness to wants to come to the downside. So let's watch that. So I want this to just be on this time frame alone. Let me lock it up. This is 13 actually. Okay, everything is in place now. So in a few moment time, I'm watching. Remember, the draw liquidity is here. This is where I want price to come to, 1.30343. That level, just down here. I want price to draw there. So let me actually indicate what I mean. I want price to from here to fall, and it should come into this level, and it should exceed it a bit. So that's what I want to see now. Okay. So let's see if it will give it here. If it won't, then the next candle after this, but I really like it to do it here and now, in a few seconds. So jump to daddy. Okay, so let's see. You know, at times it can deny you, but I'm open for that. But I actually favor it to go down. But there are times that it will even touch 1.30343 sometimes, and then you see something very ridiculous. It will just retrace, like very frustrating. It happens at times. So I'm watching that very well. I want it to. That's what I want to see, to because there's liquidity there, and market to engage the liquidity. So let's see. So let's see. So there you go. I've taken a partial, and once I take a partial, I close the rigs, because somebody might be looking. Oh, look at this stop loss. Oh, everybody have the way it trades, and the size of this account can actually permit that level. So I actually have removed the rigs removed, and also cost covered. So the commission, the broker will be taking commission. The cost has been covered. So I don't have to be right about it right now. I'll just, this is it, the risk has been removed here. So that's where my risk is, and the cost is covered. I don't have to worry about anything like, okay, the broker might, no, it's none of my business now. I've paid myself. So this is it. It was here live. I did it. And for those, if you want to see the details of the trade, I will just simply come here so I can let you see the labeling. So I sold 500, I sold 500,000 shares, 2 million shares, 200,000 shares, 300,000, everything is there, like you can see it. And I took a profit of 3.7 million shares, and I've thrown my stop loss. Like I can't get any more a negative balance. Sometimes if there's a very, very high impact news event, it might just tear off, but at least it can stop you out with less than it would have if you had your stop loss wider. Or some people don't even have stop loss. That's very bad. That's one sign that this guy is a joker. So like I've said, this is it. I've done this. It's really good. These things, I don't like them. It makes the chart looks dirty. Not these things, like, no, it's not. So but this is the details of the trade for anyone who cares to want to see. Probably might take a screenshot of it. So there you go. So I'll be taking those labeling off for now. So take the label off so at least you can, so it's obvious now. This is the game. This is what I did today. So I can't listen, I can't stop. Like, it's not possible for me to lose on this trade again. That's the trade setup. And if you actually listened from the beginning of the video, I had that limit there and I was waiting for 10 a.m. But unfortunately, which actually can be fortunately, is that, sorry, unfortunately, which actually can be fortunate, is that price did not actually go to where I was wanting. Like, I put my limit. If you could see the video at the beginning, there was a limit at about, I think, let's say at about 1.30564 at about this point. But I said I wanted it to go there by 10. So I was not on the chart by 10. I which is not actually the best. Something got, and some things just come up. This is very rare. But I was not there at 10 and price fell short. But you can see that actually at 10 price came here. That's showing that price can be timed. Then when I got here, I should have taken this short here, right here. But I was okay, let me wait for it to be sure that, because sometimes it can actually still go back to that level, that 560 whatever, the 1305664. So when I saw this, that it respected here, then I started putting it on, and this was where I should have ended all the trade. But there's a probability that it might still go beyond that. That's why I actually have this on. So, and it's already 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's it here, 11 a.m. And once it's that time, most time there used to be a retracement, and at times it can be very wide. It can just come, like, the retracement can be so deep that it eats up, and if you didn't have something like to protect your risks like I did now, it will just, you end up taking a loss. So I paid myself here enough. I'm content. That was a very reasonable amount of it. That was a very reasonable. That was a little interruption. There was a very reasonable amount of something I took here. That's 3.7 million of, I think, 5 point something. That's very, like, I'm content. I don't care if this did not pay me. Like, that amount I took there is enough for me. But knowing fully well, sometimes price can decide to go beyond what you're expecting. So I actually used to have a little bit there. Then I'll trail my stop loss. So that's just the business. So there you go. So if price wants to go down, I'll be watching that. I need a higher time frame. I want to have a bigger picture. Okay, I can see this high here. This high is 306. So that's the business. Some people will, oh, it's impossible. I just change this to random. Some people say price is random. Remember, it's on the 1 minute time frame. I did all these things. Like, it's on the 1 minute time frame. I did everything, and look at how it's delivering like gangbusters. 1 minute time frame, I go to the 5. It's just now I just went to higher one like 15, but all these things have been pre-planned before. Now I've been expecting this setup and I see it, and immediately I go in, I do what I can do. So I think this is what investors really like, you can protect their money, they won't have much losses, and you get them money. Sometimes it will just go and hit losses, and but those times the loss will be a lot. It's based on the account size. If you're using a $10,000 account, you can have this kind of risk I have here. But if you're using a $300,000 account, 5,000. It depends on the account size. I can, the account determines the amount of shares, the leverage, and everything. That's what dictates it. And again, if it's an investor, the way the investor wants it, some investor, okay, just do it quick for me. I am willing to lose it. But some are no, it's conservative. It depends on the mindset of the person investing in it. But most people want the conservative one. Investing, they want the money to grow, and you just have to be conservative. You can't be aggressive. This is not aggressive at all. So that's it. In the trade, let's see how it pans out. I don't like this time frame. The price is very low, so okay, I think this is better. Let me take it up this way. So this arrow was me indicating I wanted it to go down. I think I can take it out. I just like my chart to be a lot decent. Even all these lines, it's very, a lot of time it's just not the best. I don't like it that much. I don't like it at all, not even that much. It's always annoying. Okay. So I said 10 o'clock. You see, that was like, this high is actually 10 o'clock, 10:03. Like, that's like, I, well, some people will not believe it. You can time price actually. So I have been waiting for 10 o'clock all day long. When I say 10 o'clock, I mean Eastern Standard Time. That is New York local time, basically. 10 o'clock New York. So that's when it is. And by 11, I want to be done. Or if like sometimes price can run here, and by 10:30 you'll be like, wow, it's like here, yeah, you haven't paid. But sometimes it will just be slow like this one. But by 11, can hollow high water, I don't care. I just want my stop loss to be what, my risks to be covered, and him to also cover the commission. That's my model. That's how I trade. Like, I can tell you, okay, price must not, no, I anticipate this is the high probability direction, and once it's in sync, I execute, and as soon as possible, once it gives me the opportunity, I take the profit. I don't joke. I don't joke with that. I don't joke with that. Real quick, I want to check something on a 15-minute time frame. So people will not believe it, but I think I did everything here live. So the entries were like, wow. So I just keep saying the 10. Like, I really wish I didn't go. If something came up, by 10 o'clock here, I'll just be putting in the first entry, or rather here this one, because I was thinking price will actually get higher. But the thing is, it's like, unfortunately it didn't go there, but fortunately for me, it confirms that I am so heavy that I don't want to go high, I want to go down. So I started getting my entry here. I got in here, I put in the extra I can quickly put in, and I took off a very reasonable amount, like a very great amount of it, and I don't care what happens to the rest. So in as much I didn't close, I closed a net profit. So this is it. This thing is just okay. I'm looking for the best possible way to make the chart look. Maybe the 5 minutes will be better. Let's see. Sunflower. Hey, which around here? I told you, sir. There's some kids around the place. They're outside at the end of my window. They're playing, so you might hear the voices. Sorry for that. In as much you can hear my voice, at least, you know. So let's watch. Let's watch how does price behave. Well, what I'm watching right now, it will make my chart look a little complicated, but this is something I'm watching right now. That's an inversion. I wanted to actually prevent price from going too high. Like, I don't want price to go extremely high. So somebody might be wondering what is okay. Let's mind the business. So there you go. So this, I wanted to access a bearish inversion fair value gap to send price lower, and I'm actually watching that this up close candle, the opening price at 1.030394, the opening price. I want to see how price will react if price will get there. It will be best if price will not get there, but if it get, remember I said what, 1.30394. If price would get there, it's best if it doesn't, but if it does, that's what I'm watching. I want to see how price respect it, so if that will determine if we'll actually continue lower and have a probability to take out this to reach to this level here at 1.30 at 298. I like my chart to be naked. I don't need indicators. I don't need all those things. That was at the initial years when I was learning. Maybe probably 2022. Is 2022 was I use indicator? Probably 2021. So I don't use indicator since 2023. I don't. It's not necessary. It's pure price action I use. It's just easy. It's more. You know, that's just, well, every trader has his own way, but this is just my way. Indicators to me is a distraction. It covers the chart. And like, look at the chart. Who cannot see this? It's very, if not for the writings I have all over the place. Yeah, look at that. If not for all those writings, you wouldn't. The chart would be very, very clean. You can reduce this. So I'm watching that. Remember the opening price of this candle at 1040, 1.30394. If price, like, I want to see if price gets there, I want to see. Not that I'll take another entry. No, you actually saw how let me do that quickly. At this point, I took this entry. Why? Because this is 1050. There's a reason for that, and it is yet to be 11. In as much as yet to be 11, and this retracement that I can consider a short-term premium in relation to this time frame, which is the 1 minute time frame. I will take more. That was the only reason why I was taking more here, taking more here, taking more here. And you can see as I was taking, I already take more here, but I was just content with what I have. I don't try to exceed what my contentment is. Once I'm trying to exceed what my contentment is, I begin to, it might be a little bit more emotional. But once I'm in the level to which I'm convenient, then I can trade very well, and that's what I do. I don't try to go beyond the level of my convenience. Like, I just trade what I'm comfortable trading, and it doesn't matter who says what. It's like, so this it's almost perfect. It just here was just went lower, just almost perfect exit. So I just want to clarify for someone thinking that, okay, I'm going to take a shot here. No, I won't. I won't. I'm just managing the position here and watching. Hopefully, if we'll be going. And something I want to bring in note, when I was doing the retail concept, I'm talking about because I spent so much money paying these guys, and they taught me how to lose more money. So when I see this thing, somebody can relate to it. What is this called? This is what they call trend line. We see Bitcoin theory. Let me make it this way. They call this a trend line. So the teachers would say, okay, you can buy here as he's touching, buy here, as he's touching, buy here, keep buying as he's touching, buy. And I figure out that that's a lie. It's just a deception. Then it became a phantom trend line, like a fake trend line. So that's the name I call it. Let me put it there. Phantom trend line. So I want it to be about this color. So there you go. So once I see this kind of thing, it increases my confidence in price that, okay, I'm in the right side, and the retail money are trying to, the street money sorry, the street money are trying to buy while I'm selling. The smart money is selling. We can see it clearly here. They are selling, and that's why price is going down, and the street money is buying. So once I see this thing, I love it. And once I see it this way, this is phantom trend line, then I supercharge it by putting something here, 29. So I'm just taking the advantage that price is not expanding widely to and educate someone who might be wondering, why is it doing this? So this is sell side liquidity. So if price will be going down, because it's none of my business right now. I really don't care if price will go down. It's like, I'm not concerned right now. I just want to see, okay, will it go down? Fine. If it doesn't go, absolutely fine. I won't be in the loss. So remember the level on the 5-minute time frame. Look at it. 1.30394. The high of this candle is 1.30394. So I want to see how price behaves there. It's very, very important to me. I want to see that. It will determine if we'll be coming down, or if hopefully I'll be getting out here. The market will go to my stop loss, and it's plus. Look at that. It's plus. It's not minus. It's not above. It's like plus. So it's more money for me. And there you go. But yeah, can you just like this? If this is encouraging, you can just like it. And hopefully if you can subscribe, I wouldn't see your name if you subscribe. It's just, it makes the video reach out to more people. That's it. So look at how price is going. If it keeps with strength, then it's coming for here. But if it rejects, which I favor, but it doesn't have to do my will, then it will come here. But for a moment, think for a moment, imagine I didn't take out that 3.7 million shares out here as a partial profit. Imagine I didn't take that out. Like, do you know how much of profit I'll have left? Like price will it will be like, it's so frustrating. Yes, that was how it was in my early days. It wasn't very cool, but I have the experience now, and should price take it away, it's all fine. It's all fine. I just go and do something else, log in my journals, and have fun. So I'm watching. So remember that phantom trend line. Let's see if price wants to, go. And by the way, if price will be going there, it will be very, very reasonable to take something out there. It will be very reasonable. So I'll be taking, how much will I be taking? Let me see. 15. Let me keep it a level. So I want to take a partial profit. Let's see if the market will not be so fast that it goes there. So that's the level. Hey, hello, come on. So we'll have here 750,000 buy limit. If price will be going there, that's about half of this 1.5 million. But if price hits my stop loss right here, I delete this immediately. I delete it because it can come here later on. And so there you go, that's the business. And I'm done for today. I cancel it. So let me show the details one more time. There you go. So as a business, sold short, very clear, and that was how we cover. Let's see if I can make it. Yeah, I took partials here. It is very big, like 3.7. And most time I always say, oh, I wish I took 4. I don't care. So you see, and actually price can begin to run and go down. It doesn't matter. It's none of my, I don't care. I don't care. I'm satisfied. So that's the business for the day. Hopefully this encourages someone. Thank you. You can just like my channel and catch up with you next time. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.